Let's start our today's lecture with a very important topic as well as a very important person, the father of genetics, Gregor John Mendel. He was born in farmer's family in Australia. He was educated in a monastery. Mendel did his experiments on garden pea. Its scientific name is Pisum sativum. To study inheritance of characters, he blended with his scientific background and mathematical approach for keeping the records and the interpretations of results in his experiment. This helped him a lot to arrive at the conclusion of interpretation of hereditary mechanisms and predict the laws of inheritance. As he was a mathematician by his background, so he used mathematical terms in biology to keep his records and to interpret the laws of inheritance. Let's move further. Why pea plant only? Why he selected pea plant only? We are having a variety of plants, but he selected the pea plant only because of the following reasons: that the flower of the plant are bisexual. Bisexual means that both sexes are present on the same plant, like male and female, both sexes are present on the same plant. If the both sexes are present on the same plant, it will benefit the plant as like they are self pollinating, and thus self cross pollination can be easily performed. The different physical characteristic to recognize and study, they have a shorter lifespan and are the plants that are easier to maintain. Because his experiment continued for 8 years, so it was necessary to have a plant जिसको maintain करना बहुत easy हो, so he selected this plant. Before proceeding to his crosses, monohybrid and dihybrid cross and his laws, let us discuss some basic concept. Dominant trait. It is the one which expresses itself in the presence or absence of recessive trait. This is dominant trait. Recessive trait, it is the trait which express itself in only in the presence of recessive trait. If there is the presence of dominant trait, the recessive trait will not show his presence, its presence. Let's discuss the laws of Mendelian experiment. He proposed 3 laws: law of segregation, law of independent assortment, and law of dominance. So before discussing these laws, let us discuss the crosses first. Then after the crosses, we will discuss the laws. Crosses, he selected 7 characters of the pea plant. The 7 characters were the plant height, tall or short, flower position, axial or terminal, like flower is on axial point or terminal, flower color, purple or white, pod shape, inflated or constricted, pod color, green or yellow, seed shape, round or wrinkled, seed color, yellow or green. So these were the 7 contrasting characteristics that he selected. This is the monohybrid cross. For the monohybrid cross, he selected the height of the plant. With capital T is the dominant and the small t is recessive. When the dominant and recessive are crossed together, a hybrid is formed, that is a small t and capital T. This is the F1 generation. अगर हम इनकी F1 जनरेशन की सेल्फिंग करवा दें, सेल्फिंग इज व्हाट इज दैट? इट इज द व्हेन वी विल लाइक क्रॉस द सेम प्लांट टुगेदर अगेन. सो व्हाट विल हैपन? सी द F1 जनरेशन का क्रॉस हम दोबारा करवा रहे हैं, टी capital T small t with capital T small t to get the F2 generation. So what we will get? We will get one tall plant. It is homogeneous. Why homogeneous? Because both the characters are purely dominant. Capital T and capital T, they are same, capital T and capital T in the first generation. So this is called homogeneous. In the second one, it is capital T as well as a small t. So it is tall, but it is heterozygous because the trait is like change, capital T and small t. So it is tall because of the dominancy, but it is heterozygous. In the third one, diagonally, see, tall, capital T and small t the same case is also there. It is heterozygous, but as dominancy property is there, so the plant will be tall only. In the last one, the fourth case, small t and small t, this is recessive trait. Recessive trait will show its presence in the presence of recessive traits only. So here is the example. The last plant is dwarf because of the recessive trait. So this is the monohybrid cross. It is very easy. And this square box is known as Punnett square or checker box. This can also be asked in one word or 1 mark question. So this was all about the monohybrid cross. We will discuss about the dihybrid crosses and the laws of Mendel. So see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.